The show with Dan and Joe. This is episode 2. This is episode 3. This is episode 4. Episode 5.
Hit a pen, I pour up heavy. In the lamb on a Eddie. I got 3 O's, run the valley. These new Dios, not for belly. Stay that money, Eiffel, Perry. I shoot jumpers, call me Larry. Then they need Yonkers, I need a Navy. Don't need a sponsor, already in heaven.
I think the technical difficulties are behind us, Joe. The viewers wouldn't have known what we've gone through.
Yeah, you guys don't even know.
The last 35 minutes, we have been been defeated by these flags. But we're not going to raise the...
I'm not going to let these flags say who I am.
We win by raising the white flag because we finally got it up to stay. And we have our stickers. Shout out our new stickers.
Yeah, shout out our
guys,
stickers.
I don't know how to give them to you guys. I only have like 42 left because I bought like 60 to 60. But once we do merch and stuff, we'll probably give them to you. But also, guys, welcome back to the show with Dan and Joe, presented by Baseballer.
Welcome back to the show. If any of you guys want stickers, shoot me a DM and I will mail my last remaining stickers. Also, shout out Endicott, Super Regional. Hosting Super Regional.
D3 Super Regionals, right? They're right down in Mass. They're right down in Mass. Yeah. But what's up, guys? Welcome back. So we got a lot of stuff going on. Just me and Joe today. Probably going to be, it's a nice little quick cut topics, baseball news and culture. You guys get it by now. We're excited to get into this one. So yeah, we got a lot of topics today, and I'm excited to get into them. But first of all, how are you doing today, Joe? More importantly,
I'm honestly doing pretty well. Summer's kind of getting into full effect.
Hell yeah.
This has been doing well. Got a lot of good reviews.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah,
this has been going awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
This is our first episode after the first episode presented by Baseballer and all that stuff. So we really appreciate you guys. It's been awesome.
And shout out Lance, dude. I don't know if he's going to be listening to this, but dude, that was amazing. So we appreciate that.
That was awesome. Such a special.
Yeah, dude. We've had unbelievable texts, responses, people just being like, this is unbelievable. This is what the baseball world needs, and it really is. So.
Yeah, I just look at the edit so I edited that whole thing, dude. It was a pain in the ass, but it was so worth it. And I just there's so many times where we're just smiling, we're just so happy, and I'm like, it looks awkward because we're just so happy. Yeah. And Lance is talking about some serious shit, and we're just
yeah.
It was cool. It was really cool,
so dope,
and we're just, the response from it has been awesome, and I'm very happy with that. And we're just gonna keep going, keep getting better.
It's just so cool, bro.
Quality's getting better. You might notice it's a little bit making some upgrades. I don't know, but we're very excited to keep going.
Very excited.
So yeah, let's get right into topic number 1. All right, first topic of the day. Rockies City Connect uniforms were just announced this morning. I think they are drippy as heck. What do you think about them?
So Dan thinks they're drippy as heck. I think they're drippy as hell too. They remind me of I don't know if you've seen the Utah Jazz.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, they kind of remind me of those in a way.
Yeah, let me check the Utah Jazz.
But I love them so much. But the problem, the one small issue I would fix is I would only wear those with high pants.
Like with the series?
So those things would be so drip. But I fuck with them. I do fuck with them.
They are they did take a chapter from Utah's book. I'm looking at the Jazz uniforms right there. I mean,
those
the
are
mountain
so sick, dude.
To the white gradient, not gradient, but the mountain, it divides it. It looks really good. The back looks cool too. I have a picture of Charlie Blackmon, and the back is more white. The pants, white pinstripe might have been.
That's what I was saying to you. That could be crazy.
Might have been kind of a look. I don't know.
But at the same time, dude,
the flag, those... We're just leaving it. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Those looking with high pants and some good stars would go crazy.
No, those are nice. All right, so I know you saw it. Vladimir Guerrero hit a home run off Shohei Ohtani.
As he gives this one a ride down the left field line, and it is gone.
It was dope. Hit the foul pole. He hung it. What was it? A slider? He probably hung a slider
curve
up and away. It definitely was not on purpose to throw that pitch just to Vlad. I looked at Vlad's stat line versus Shohei career. He's 2 for 5, but 6 plate appearances. He's hitting 400, but has 2 strikeouts, and then he has that home run from last night. Right. It's so cool just seeing those. That's the future of baseball. That's so cool seeing them just go back and forth. I don't know. What did you think?
I saw that too. I mean, it's so dope. Vlad is just such a fucking good hitter, dude. And you can't hang him anything. He'll put it over,
I mean, his hands are so quick. He's got so much power,
so much power,
and he just turns on it.
He turns on it. So I mean, I think that 2 for 5. I mean, it's obviously
early.
It's early, but it's early. But at the same time, I mean, 400 is still 400. So
I mean, I think they'll have plenty more chances in the future, especially
Definitely.
Dude, I'd love to see them in the playoffs.
And
both of them.
No knock on Shohei. He has 2 strikeouts against him in 5 at bats. So, I mean, he's still got
he's doing his thing. I think the other hit's just a single. So but it's Vlad. You know what I mean?
Right. It's dude, he's gonna go down as one of the best. So.
Yeah, just seeing the 2 brightest stars in baseball. I mean, obviously we're talking about other guys, but 2 of the brightest stars in baseball. 2 of the most talked about players. Also 2 international players. Like Vlad, Dominican, and Shohei's Japanese. That's huge. huge for baseball.
100%.
That's like bringing that, dude. Shohei is like the biggest star in the world for baseball. Like Japan and all the international countries, like they love Shohei.
That's why he's overrated.
That's why he's overrated because everyone loves him.
Everybody, because he's one of those people who's just like.
How can you not love Shohei?
I do. I'm not saying I don't.
But you're saying as a player.
I'm saying like he's talked about so much because he's like I don't know.
I don't know. It's hard for me to overrate him because he's just so good at what he does, and no one else does it. So you have nothing else to compare it to.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. I understand people's takes on that. I mean I get it.
You're just trying to ruffle feathers.
I'm not trying to ruffle feathers. I'm just saying like when you take one player and you just kind of.
So when we get Shohei on the podcast,
I'll say
maybe once he like masters English, we get him on the podcast. He's gonna chew you out, and it's gonna be awesome. And then we'll do live ABs in the alley back there.
Yeah, word. Yeah, Shohei, I'll take you 450.
I was thinking about that. Just live, like Joe, I got something for you today.
Me and Shohei do live ABs in the alley.
Yeah, that's my buddy. We're just gonna go like the alley of Fenway Park. Like we could just go to the field. No, we're gonna do it right in the alley.
Me and Shohei, and if people walking by, they're like,
Shohei just goes so flat 97. It's pretty easy to hit. Yeah, so that'd be cool.
And people are walking by from they see Shohei throwing me live ABs.
That would be content as frick, dude. Frick.
Something bit me.
Ever since that guy said that he wanted us to stay clean, I've been worrying about saying.
Sorry, I'm really sorry.
I'm just going to go beep and then have you say that. All right, so potential probable number one pick in the draft, Druw Jones. I saw his stat line, the baseballer posted it. Well, he posted it on Twitter, and I'm just going to read his stats. He goes, I'll post my stats for the culture. So his final high school stats were hitting 570 with a 675 on base. How would you even say that? 1,026 OPS? Wait. 1,026 slugging, 1,702 OPS. 1702 OPS. That's nuts. 65 hits, 7 doubles, 3 triples, 13 home runs, 39 RBIs, 33 walks. That's crazy. Yeah, I'd probably walk him too. Mm-hmm. 32 stolen bases and went 10-1 on the mound. Yeah, so that's that's what a future number one overall pick looks like in high school, stat wise.
Honestly, respect for him for like posting his own shit.
For the culture, man.
Like, dude, like when you're like that, bro, you're like that. You know what I mean? Like you can do that shit. Yeah. Bro. Fuck that. I fucking love that. I love that move.
Dude,
great move.
I mean, look, I like what Druw does. I like his social media presence. I like his whole thing. Hopefully we can get him on the podcast soon enough. Let's leave it. Just leave it. So hopefully we can get him on the podcast eventually. Druw, if you're listening, just hop on the pod. We'll be down in Georgia at some point. We'd love to get you on the pod, talk about probably around draft day so we can get something, maybe right after draft. You'd probably be busy. Or
during draft day.
Right when you're getting drafted. Yeah, it's just us with the mics at draft day. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd like to hear his story and stuff. It's interesting to hear about a guy who it was a son of a major leaguer, a really good major leaguer, right? Kind of like Lance, same thing, like son of a major leaguer who's projected even higher than their dad was like at high school.
I want to know what that's like growing up with. Like, obviously, like he's a stud, but like, I want to know if he like thinks he has to live up to his dad. Obviously, he's gonna, you know what I mean. But like pressure wise, like.
Or is he just, I mean, he's definitely got confidence, but you never know if it's like, you don't know how hard, I mean, their dads are on them or like, how, maybe it's just harder on themselves, you know what I mean? Maybe their dads are like, I know some dads are like kind of hands off, but when your dad accomplished something so great, it's hard for you not to be like, I
can't just sit down and do nothing.
Yeah, just like eats at you. So shout out Druw. I'm a big fan of Druw Jones, and I'd love to get him on the podcast.
We talked about him when he hit
that was
home
our
run.
First clip.
That's crazy.
Our first clip we ever did wasn't even in the podcast. It was like just on Instagram or it's now TikTok or whatever. Yeah, it was. Did you see Druw Jones' home run over the overrated chance?
Yeah. Wait, where was that?
Decatur. I think I have a boy who goes to Decatur. Shout out Dyson. It was the home run he hit at overrated chance. You were Druw. You were the one who started it all. That's kind of crazy,
bro. You started it all.
That's wild.
It's all you.
He's got a big following too. He's got 118K. He's like a real dude. You're seeing the baseball players turn into those like creators and influencers and stuff. Because I mean, you see like role players, bench players in the NBA with like 1 million followers.
Oh yeah, dude.
And you see like everyday starters in pro baseball not cracking 10K. Like it's wild.
And it's like, dude, I see like high school basketball players with like over 500K.
Like dudes I've never even heard of. Dudes that are just in the basketball community.
300K, 200K. I'm like, bro.
So
shout out Druw Jones. That's
Druw
quality.
Jones,
like
Max
that.
Clark, Tamar, like all those guys. They're pushing for not like influencer, but more like creator, and like they offer more
next gen stuff.
Like
100%.
They're pushing the game forward. All right, so now we're going to do some hot takes sent in from you guys. Follow me on Instagram at DSARMYT. Or I'll probably start doing these on the show Instagram. That would make more sense once you start following that one. But yeah, anyway, guys, some hot takes from you. So let's just read them off, and we will react to them. Should the MLB have a mercy rule? Nah, man. It's
bro.
It's the big boys, man.
When you start getting paid, bro.
I think even high school, like
it's like nah.
There's some like teams that are just gonna lay over or lay down and just whatever. But it's like, man, we're just trying to play ball. Like it's the big boys. You know?
I know there's those games, bro. Like early season games or late season games, when you're getting blown up by like 10, whatever, or 9. You're like, oh, I can't wait to get fucking like I can't wait to leave, blah blah. But it's like.
No, MLB though, no. Pro baseball, no.
No, dude.
And I get like the idea, like trying to save arms and stuff like that.
No.
But dude, it's just
again, to me, it really comes down to you're a professional and you get paid. It's your job.
You have seen a big we have seen a big influx in like the position player pitching thing where they just kind of like they're down 7 in the 9th, which is like
I hate that.
It was cute at first. John Boy had a nice like a good idea about it where he's like it was cool at first, a nice little quirk, but now it's like overdone and like like teams are up 6 in the 9th and they're putting in like or they're down 6 in the 9th and they're just putting in their position player. It's like
like, what are you doing?
I know you want to save. I know it's strategic. I know you want to save arms. I think eventually MLB will probably step in and be like,
or they to solve that they could, I don't know, make their bullpen a little bigger.
Well, yeah, a lot of teams what they do is they just kind of like shift back and forth between AAA and like bullpen guys, like middle relief guys. They just shift them back and forth, send them down, send other guys up.
You can only carry a certain amount at one time.
So 35-man roster, only a certain amount of pitchers. Yeah. I don't really know what the number is, but you guys probably know more than I do. But yeah.
Slaughter rule, fuck no, dude. Like that to me, whatever the fuck it's called. That's like me, like going to work and like leaving like early. You know what I mean? Like that's the same thing.
No, what do you mean,
dude?
Like,
if you get slaughtered, bro, that's your job. Like professional baseball, that's your job. If it's mercy rule,
if it's a bad day, your boss might be like, all right, go home.
Right,
you've had a bad day. Yeah, so you know what I mean?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Just like you're not in it, you're just like, just go home. Remember at school when you'd be like falling asleep, you'd be like, you need to go to the nurse or whatever. You want to go home?
Oh, you're one of those kids.
No, there's always kids. There's always kids in class. They're like, remember, you gotta go. You want to go to the nurse?
Like, no. There's kids. Remember
the kids who just used to take naps in the nurse's office?
Dude, I gotta go to the nurse. I'm like, why? Like, I'm tired. I'm like, bruh.
Wake up. It's like
skull face emoji.
Sleep at night, bro. I wouldn't feel comfortable sleeping.
I never went to the nurse. I never went to the nurse.
In an open room, you're just sleeping at school. Just go home.
Dude, like hell no. Like, what the fuck is that?
It's so weird. Baseball players are the best athletes. No.
I think, dude.
No,
I don't think they're the best athletes, but I think there is like there's some fun. I think that depends what you define an athlete.
It translates the best to other sports. I've seen that where it's like a baseball player can like play good basketball, play good football. Like can be if you're a good baseball player, your athleticism can translate to other sports. But like once you get to the pro level, I don't think MLB players are the best athletes.
I like it depends what you define an athlete. Like your definition of athleticism, because like speed, strength, and all that wise, probably not. But like coordinates wise,
coordination and
it's coordinates,
coordination, and like how well you can translate your athleticism to other sport.
And like to me, like I look at athletes as like being able to catch a ball, being able to throw the ball, like subtle movements, stuff like that. And like I think baseball players are top of the line for that.
Right, because you look at a football player in the box against 90 miles an hour, they're going to look so uncoordinated, but
and they can't throw. Like if you get like I've seen so many like good football players who can't throw a ball. And I'm like, to me, that's athleticism.
That's part of athleticism. Yeah, I think of athleticism as like vertical jump, speed, strength, all that stuff. But
I do too with this.
It's a spectrum kind of. It's like what is athleticism?
That's why I think like middle infielders, center fielders.
I mean, dude, I'm sure Tatis would be an amazing athlete. I'm sure. You've seen him play soccer. Like you've seen him do. Like he's a good athlete, really good athlete.
Definitely.
And I know there are some. Like if you're a really good baseball player, chances are you're a really good athlete.
Yeah, exactly.
So there is translation.
I mean, even McCullers was saying that, dude. He was saying he's a stud.
Yeah.
Football, basketball.
Dude, throw 100 when you're 17. You got to be able to like throw down a windmill or something like that.
I don't necessarily disagree with that comment. I just it depends on how you define your athleticism definition.
It's a broad spectrum.
Right.
Should MLB do like an NBA skills competition during the All-Star game? Yes, dude. Pull downs. Imagine seeing a dude pulling down. Like, dude, that'd be seeing like 105s, 107s. That'd be so sick. Obviously, that's like so dangerous and like dumb, but.
It's the same thing for like NHL
skills
and
competition
NBA and shit. It's just, I mean, like,
dude, like the home run derby's sick. So why don't we do other stuff too, like accuracy competition? You know, the NFL used to have that accuracy thing where they would hit the targets and stuff. Pull downs would be so sick.
Did you ever
like long toss out of the stadium, like Trevor Bauer shit? Like just how far you can get it through the stadium.
Like my favorite age group was like All Stars. They would have like summer league all stars, whatever it was, like they would have during like districts and states and stuff. They would have like
like a skills when you get to like Rhode Island or whatever, like
it was
you're all staying in a hotel,
double play, time,
like,
stuff like
around the horn, like how fast,
dude,
they should do that. That'd be so fun to see.
That'd be cool. Like,
or just like have AL versus NL do around the horn, see how fast they can.
And like if you're a little kid watching that, you're gonna go outside and try to go.
Kids would love, or like a wiffle ball, like a 3v3 wiffle ball tournament.
Imagine with like MLB players.
That's what I'm saying. Like with MLB players, that'd be blitzball. Dude, blitzballs with MLB
crazy,
players,
bro.
yeah. They could hit nukes.
I've met so many kids do that. Are like, I can't play with the ball. It's going to mess up my swing. I'm like, bro, go to the fucking beach, play some football.
Be an athlete, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, but no, that'd be so sick to see pro guys like do just like what you think of as like, you know, kid stuff.
Yeah.
Like the, you know, wiffle ball and speed, strength, speed competitions, all that stuff. Dude, seeing like a 60-yard, like a 40-yard dash or 60-yard dash or like around the bases time, that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be dope. You get the fastest guy in the league, do that.
There's so many ideas.
Quickest hands competition,
try
stuff
stuff
like that.
Like NBA does it well, where they have the skills competition.
I mean, it's boring as fuck. NBA has been boring as fuck, but they try it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
It is kind of
even the NHL,
like 3-point competition's cool.
The 3 points, cool. Fire. I don't know much like that. NHL also has some stuff like that too, which I think is pretty good for them.
All right, best D1 versus D2 matchup that you'd want to see. I love doing these ones. So here we go. UCF versus U Tampa. I don't know. That's a weird one because it's like a lot of those guys at UCF, they've played with each other. They know each other. There's similar skill levels. That's just so hard to say, and also would just piss a bunch of people off.
Yeah,
so like, I don't know. Like, you know, at the very least, it'd be a dope matchup to see.
Would you rather go to Tampa, UCF?
I don't know. Probably UCF. I don't know. It's like Orlando versus Tampa.
Yeah, right.
Probably Tampa.
Same area, kind of.
It's very similar.
Very similar.
Like a lot of those guys from those high schools are picking between that option. They're like, oh, would I rather go UTampa or UCF?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's so hard to say. SNU versus UMass Amherst. SNU. You think SNU would win that one?
This year, definitely.
SNU's nasty. Don't get me wrong. SNU is nasty this year. I don't really know. I got buddies at UMass. I got buddies at SNU. I don't want to pick sides. You guys are my guys. Like,
I'm picking sides.
SNU.
Gavin.
Fuck Gavin. Azusa versus Tennessee. That's an easy one. Azusa. Like,
obviously.
Wingate versus Elon. That'd be kind of cool. 2 North Carolina teams. I don't know who would win,
Elon.
but
I think Elon.
Elon, yeah, I know. I mean, I got a buddy at Elon who's fucking nasty, and I don't really know anyone else on the team. I know Wingate has arms. I'm sure Elon has arms. I don't know. Be a good game. Like, I wish they just played just to see.
Just play.
So we can
Wingate,
see.
Elon, play.
But it's also like, it makes no sense for the D1 schools to ever do that. Because it's like, it's a lose-lose. Like,
it's
a lose-lose.
If you lose,
you're expected to, if you're expected to win, then if you lose, it's like,
shit.
We're recruiting next year. You're like, we beat them. And then it's like, oh, fuck.
Well, okay.
Fuck us, I guess. All right, now we're going to hop over to would you rather play at X or Y for colleges. So we'll just go into what school would you rather play at? And I'll just go through these. NC State or UNC?
UNC.
Bro. I think UNC. So same, pretty much same area, like Raleigh, Durham area, but yeah, UNC.
I just think like UNC. Like,
the colors are better.
It's just so
yeah.
And I feel like it's such a more like a quote unquote legendary school.
It's just historic. Northeastern or BC? BC, yeah.
BC's like my dream school.
Northeastern's cool, right over there. But I mean, BC, dude, the campus. Oh my fuck,
it's so beautiful.
Ooh, I like this one. Tulane or Hawaii? Oh, that's a tough one. I think Tulane. I think
Hawaii.
I wouldn't want to be so far from home, but like, dude, how could you turn down going to Hawaii like for school? Like that's crazy. But Tulane is also kind of legendary, like Louisiana, whatever.
You know someone went to Tulane, right?
Yeah, Jonah. We should get him on the podcast. I've been thinking about that.
Yeah, my cousin went to Tulane.
Jonah, I'll get you on the pod. He's a pitcher there. He's good.
Tulane's
really
so sick.
Good.
I mean, Louisiana's fucking sick, but I mean, Hawaii is just imagine going to school in Hawaii, dude.
Yeah, an academic, uncompetitive D1 where you're the star, or a Power 5 where you'll never play.
Wait,
So, like, let's just say, what's an academic uncompetitive?
An academic uncompetitive?
I don't want to say every team's competitive, but I'm thinking
kind of like a Princeton or like a
Princeton was pretty bad this year. Like Harvard's pretty good, but let's say like, would you rather go to Princeton and be the star there, or like Virginia Tech and never
not play? I'd probably rather go to a high end academic.
How could you turn down Princeton?
Dude, and you're a star on the team, bro.
I mean, that's more than an academic. That's the academic. That's like the most academic.
Your life up. Yeah, like I think so. 100%.
Yeah, and be the star. Oh, hell yeah, UCLA or Miami. UCLA for me, man. UCLA. Oh, LA. Come on.
Yeah, see,
Miami's dope.
The reason why I said Miami is just because, like, growing up. It's
like
just
Southern Florida
Miami.
or Southern California. Like, where would you rather go? They're very similar in a sense, but also very different in a sense.
Depends. Again, I think it comes down to what my role is.
What's my role, man?
Tell me my role, and then I'll give you
the glue guy. You're the glue guy.
For both schools?
For both schools. The glue guy.
The new CLI.
Yeah. I want to be the glue.
I don't want to be the glue guy for Miami.
I want to be the glue guy.
I want to be the glue guy for UCLA.
Tennessee or Texas? Texas for me, dude.
Really?
University of Texas, Austin, Texas, man. Like, I don't know where. I think Tennessee. It's in
Nashville, bro.
Is it Nashville? Like, I don't think it's Nashville.
No, it's not. But like Tennessee, dude, like it's just fucking sick.
I don't know. I think, dude, Austin's cool. Austin's a really dope city, from what I know.
Yeah, but Texas is so big that it's like this. I don't know. I don't know enough about Texas, but I know it's so big that there's just so many different areas out there.
Notre Dame or Ohio State?
Notre Dame.
Over Ohio State?
Every day.
Yeah, I'd say same.
Notre Dame's like a top 3 school for me.
Really? What's your 3 favorite of all time?
Probably BC, Notre Dame. It used to be in Miami. Like, it really did. It was Miami for a long time.
Then you realized you had to be the glue guy.
I realized I had to be the glue guy from Miami, so I don't like them anymore.
Cross them off the list.
But yeah, definitely BC, Notre Dame. And they're just, oh, dude, like I just love Notre Dame, dude.
Stanford or Harvard? Stanford for me. That's an easy one. I have pictures of me from like 2011 wearing Andrew Luck Stanford jerseys. Like that, I was a huge Stanford guy for really no reason. My dad went to Harvard. Like I should have been a Harvard guy. And I
went to Harvard.
I was just big flex. It was for a master's degree. It wasn't for.
I would rather go to Harvard.
I'd rather go to Stanford.
Have you seen Harvard's fucking?
Dude, Stanford is like Silicon Valley. Like that is the
it's
place,
beautiful.
bro.
It's beautiful.
Like
it is
Harvard,
beautiful.
they're very like prestigious,
academically comparable. But
I'd rather be in California though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But I just think that I don't know.
For me, what I want to do, California's the place to be.
My trend is like. I feel like the old classic schools, bro, like Harvard, dude. Like, imagine just being able to say you graduated from Harvard.
See, that's you're thinking ego. You're putting ego in
ego. It's all ego.
Maryland or Georgetown? I'd think Georgetown. If you're following the same trend you were saying. Oh, Maryland's good too, though. Maryland's cool.
That's a hard one.
They're both very good schools. Maryland's like the best business.
I don't think Georgetown's that good at ball.
Georgetown's not very good. Maryland is up and down. Like, not up and down. Like, when they're Power 5. Yeah. But, like, up and down as up and down can be. But Georgetown usually isn't very good.
I'd probably go Georgetown.
Stanford or Oregon State?
Stanford
over Oregon State, yeah.
Oregon State's so good.
Oregon State's dirty. They're like perennial top
sick,
5
dude.
in the country.
That's where Adley Rutschman.
Dude, so many guys have gone through Oregon State, especially recently, last 7 years. You'll see a lot more guys coming up in the league who went to Oregon State. They just did an awesome job recruiting-wise and all that stuff.
Shout out Oregon State. Nice job. Nice job recruiting, guys.
Okay, that's probably it.
Kentucky or Kansas?
Kentucky or Kentucky last year?
Kentucky or the Kentucky Derby? Which one?
Yeah, that one. All right, guys, thank you for listening to the show with Dan and Joe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode 9. Let us know what you thought. I'd like to get all you guys' feedback on it. We're just going to keep going, getting better, moving forward, and not moving backwards or to the side. We're going to keep going forward. That's like the plan.
Right. We're not gonna walk backwards, and we're gonna walk forwards. And yeah, let us know if you like the dual wield here. If you like it better with guests or whatever you think. I mean, we're gonna try to work on guests, obviously, but
yeah, just don't be mean, please. No, but we're gonna ideally we would have a guest every week, and then we'll also have you and me talking every week. Eventually, once we get into the flow of things and all that stuff, but a lot of logistical stuff to plan out in the future.
A lot of stuff going on.
But as long as you guys are liking what we're doing, we're gonna keep doing it and getting better. So 100%. Thank you guys for watching. Drop a comment, subscribe, like. What do we got?
Keep giving us those good 5-star reviews.
5 stars, yeah. Let's get to 100 5 stars. That'd be dope.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts. That was my first time ever saying Apple Podcasts.
I always say Apple Music, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and if you want to see our faces, go to YouTube. So
I'd like to see our faces. All right, thank you guys for watching and all that stuff. See you guys later. Peace.
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 Did you like
Hit a pen, I pour up heavy. In the lamb on a Eddie. I got 3 O's, run a valley. These new Dios, not for belly. Stay that money, Eiffel, Perry. I shoot jumpers, call me Larry. Then it in Yonkers, I need a Navy. Don't need a sponsor, already in heaven. They calling me the man. Had to slow down, I done bought too many chains. So I rode by the engine a minute.